Hey you guys, what's up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video guys, we're gonna do some old school YouTube. I have been dying watching old school YouTube videos lately, and today I want to do a what's in my makeup bag. And this is my everyday makeup bag, pretty much what I use to get ready every day on a regular basis. And so without any further chitty chatty bang bang, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so I know a lot of people do this as soon as they start their video, but I'm gonna do it because, well, our propane guys are here and we're getting a new propane tank today. So they are literally right outside my studio window. Unfortunately, I do have to go on and film today because I have a busy 2 weeks coming up, and so I'm doing a bunch of pre-filming. So if you hear them, I apologize. Literally my camera picks up everything, but hopefully we can drown out some of that noise. So I just want to say, if you're new here, hi, my name is Tash and welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking on it. We're going to do some old school YouTube content today. Literally everything from primer all the way to setting spray, a what's in my makeup bag. So if you guys are curious of where I got this makeup bag at, I will have it linked down below, as well as the review video here. So it is filled to the brim with stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out, and when I get done with that, we will get ready together. All right, you guys, so my everyday makeup bag holds a ton of product. I'm going to quickly insert a screenshot here of everything that's on the table. And just to show you guys, all that's left in here is my Moda travel eye brushes, as well as a lip balm from Kosas and an eyeshadow brush. This is for when I'm on the go. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with primer. I am going to use the Super Goop sunscreen. This is their glow screen, and I'm finishing up the Catrice Goodbye Pores. So come on in, get your makeup, coffee, get ready with me. And we're just gonna chit chat about whatever. All right, so how satisfying is this? I had to say this, I just finished up this moisturizer. This is the Equate Collagen Moisturizer, day and night cream. Y'all, it is under $4 and she is so bomb. So bomb! Okay, so the first things that I'm gonna do is go in with my eyebrows, and I've been using a mix between this, I think it's Revolve by Revolution. It's a really cheap brand, and I've been using this Blade Brow, and I believe it's in the shade Ebony. And then I've also been off and on using this Colormates pencil. And then the other product that I had been using is the e.l.f. Bite Size Brow Palette, but I actually took that out a couple of days ago just to use something else. Does anybody else get bald spots in their brows where, like, you'll trim it, and even if you don't mean to, like, the hairs don't grow back, and so you're constantly trying to fill that area in? I have it over here and over here. So funny. Okay, so then I just take a Q-tip and I clean up. So my brows have a mind of their own today, but we don't care. We're gonna go ahead and move on. The next product I'm gonna go in with is my Vizier eyeshadow primer. You guys, I have really put a dent in this lately. And it's so weird. You know, I love all my different primers and stuff, but I just have not wanted to use anything else. It just does such an amazing job, even with cheap eyeshadows. So my new motto with that is it doesn't matter if you're using inexpensive shadows, high-end shadows, luxury shadows. It's all about the base that you put on underneath. So I have been really getting back into using my makeup a lot lately, and I've thoroughly been enjoying it. Like, even if I'm just running a quick errand, it's just so therapeutic to put my makeup on, and I have been loving it. So for eyeshadow today, and well, the last few days, I actually rotate them a lot, but I do have 5 of these bite-sized eyeshadow palettes in here. I think the first one I'm going to play with is the pumpkin pie, and then maybe mix it with truffles or this one here. This is Berry Bad. So I'm going to make up my own customized palettes, if you will, out of these 3 here. Sorry about the glare, guys. And I'm going to put the other 2 back in because I'm not going to use those today. So I think I'm going to start off with pumpkin pie. Actually, guys, I lied. I'm going to start off with Berry, well, yeah. I'm going to start off with Berry Bad, this light color here. And then we're going to go into pumpkin pie into this guy here. I hope I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't always. I'm just going in with a BK Beauty 201 brush. I'm just going to pop that there in the crease. So what makeup products have you guys been using on a daily basis that's in your everyday makeup area? Where do you get ready? I'm curious. I want to know, what products do you try to rotate? How often do you rotate them? Let's chat down in the comments. So I have been noticing like crazy, you guys have really, and I do mean really, been into makeup declutter videos lately. And I'm looking over at the area. I will actually pop in a picture here of everything that I have decluttered this year alone. And I was really confused. Like the videos did fairly well, and I'm very happy about that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. But I noticed on one of them I got like a ton of dislikes, and I'm like, that's a huge makeup declutter for me. Like it takes me a while to get rid of my makeup, and some of you know, like, I'll put stuff back. I'm so proud of myself, you guys. The last 2 times I did not put anything back. So proud of myself. But I have gotten rid of a ton of makeup this year, and I boxed it all up and I set it over in this area over here because I'm going to let some family go through it, and I'm going to get rid of some of the other, I'm donating some, and etc. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of makeup. Sometimes you just don't realize like what you have until you see it in this massive pile. And I thought I put a shot of it in the last video that I did, but I don't remember. You guys, I forgot how good these e.l.f. palettes were. Now, I will say this. I do notice, because I sweat a lot, that sometimes these e.l.f. palettes, the shimmer shades just like sweat off of me. But recently I wore them with the Vizier primer, and I noticed that they stayed on all day long, and I was like, hey. So that's why I said earlier that it really matters, you know, what kind of primer that you're using and whatnot, because it sure did for me. All right, you guys, so I'm grabbing a BK 207, and I'm gonna pop, I think, this color right here in the outer V. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I'm kind of looking at this guy too. Let me see which way I'm going with this. And I still have not touched truffles yet. I don't know. Let me see what this one looks like first. Maybe we will take the other color from the Berry Bad palette and blend this one out. I just want to play with makeup today. I kind of like that. If you're one of the ones that picked up the BK Beauty X Angie collab, please comment down below. I want to know how you're enjoying your new brushes and what you think of the brand thus far. I'm clearly loving them and rougher. I have not put these brushes down, you guys. And it killed me, straight killed me to wash them. Because I like using them almost every single day because they're so good. So when I had to wash them and then I did my makeup the next day, I was kind of bummed. But I still have some good brushes in my collection that are, you know, more affordable and whatnot, but these brushes really do make a bit of difference, and I really enjoy them. Guys, I'm sorry, my email is blowing up today, but Nick might need something, so that's why I left the phone on. Okay, so far, yeah, I'm really liking this. This is different for me. So I'm going to take a little bit of this guy right here and go back in this crease on my droopy eye and just kind of blend out right here where I got a little bit too much. And then you got to go on the other side and make it look the same. So far I like this. It like created like a whole different color that I don't have in my collection. So the hard part is that I love these two shades here. They're so gorgeous. But I don't know what I want to use today because these other shades are gorgeous too. They're all so gorgeous. How does a girl choose? I think I'm going to go in with the Berry Bad and go in with one of those. They're just too pretty to pass up. And I mean, I can wear bronze and brown anytime. So my nails are kind of long right now. I'll link these down below too. I'm having a hard time getting a wipe out. So I think I'm going to go in with this one. Maybe both. These shades are right up my alley. So I guess this is essentially kind of a shop my stash without doing the shopping part because this is all makeup that I have in my collection. So I hope nobody gets mad that I titled it that way. Oh my gosh, you guys, I really like this. It's pretty. Alright, let me go finish the other eye and we will finish the face. Alright guys, so moving into the primers. We're going to use these. I love the Super Goop. And I actually got a deal on mine. When you sign up to their website as a new customer, they give you a coupon code. I think I saved 20% off. And I just kept thinking to myself, you know, it's one of those products that you can use as a moisturizer for the day. You can use it as your sunscreen. You can use it as a makeup primer. So to me, it's like a 3-in-1. So I didn't feel so bad spending the extra money on it. And I do use it quite often. And I think that it's a wonderful SPF. And it's definitely a product that I will repurchase when I run out. It's just an easy way to get, you know, your SPF and your moisturizer on. You can wear it under makeup, you can wear it without makeup, and it just gives you this beautiful glow. And y'all know I love to glow. It's just so pretty. And it looks a little cray-cray on camera at first, but girl, I promise, it's good stuff. And it does have an SPF of 40, so hey. Now, I am trying to finish up this Catrice Goodbye Pores. I'm almost done with it, you guys. I know you guys are tired of me using it, I'm sure, but I have to finish it. I'm just too close. You guys, I am so sorry. I have never had my email go off this much throughout the day, and this is my business email that's going off like this. So it's kind of crazy. It's Monday. Well, when I'm filming this, it's Monday, so maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Alright, so for my foundation, I have been loving, again, my Clinique Even Better Refresh, Hydrating, and Repairing Makeup mixed with my Tarte Tinted Moisturizer. This is the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. This Clinique is in CN74 Beige. It's a perfect shade match for me. I can wear this spring, fall, summer, all that. And this one is in the shade medium neutral. So it's a little bit light, but I make it work. These mixed together are bomb. And I just do equal amounts. So I'm taking a foundation brush, and I have not applied my foundation with a brush in so long, but I'm just gonna do it for simplicity and it being really quick, and then I'm going to pat off the excess with a sponge. Hopefully you guys can see the gorgeous coverage that that gives. Oh, it's fabulous. I love it. And it's very lightweight. Both products are very lightweight, and they give great coverage. They last all day long, and they just look like, wow. Say it with me, your skin but better. All right, so I'm just gonna take a sponge and pick up the excess product, especially around any fine line areas, because that ain't cute. And then if you need to go down the neckline, go down the neckline. I'm actually not going to today. I'm actually pretty happy with how that looks. Now the areas here next to my eyes, I did kind of miss some areas. And when you're using a eye primer that doesn't have any coverage, well, you might have to go in and just fix a little bit. No big deal. I'm pretty happy with that. So you guys can see the glow is still coming through. Also, these are very hydrating products, so. All right, so for concealer, I have been finishing up this Tarte Creaseless Concealer along with the JOA Total Cover. Both great products, both very hydrating. This is actually a little more concealer than I normally use. So I am going to go in with a concealer brush. Actually, I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush, and then I'm just going to pat up the excess. This is the e.l.f. Putty Applicator Brush. It is great for concealer. Then just go in with your sponge again and pick up the excess. Flawless. So then I go in with this e.l.f. Sheer. It's some kind of HD eye powder. I'll link it down below, but I always forget the name of it. But this is flawless on the under eyes, guys. It literally looks like just natural. Like, it doesn't look like you set your eyes. And I love it. I think it's like their sheer undercover under eye setting powder or something. But it's really, really good. Super underrated. I just wish they made them in bigger containers. So usually when I buy it like 4 at a time. Alright, next product is a cream bronzer. And so I'm going to go in with that. This is the Soul Body Face and Body Bronzing Balm from ColourPop in the shade Dark. And I have been enjoying taking it on, where is it? This LYS brush here. This is their stippling brush. You guys, these brushes are phenomenal, and they're only 15 bucks. And I just tap the excess off on the back of my hand and then pick it back up as I need it. What I like about this bronzer is that you don't absolutely have to use another bronzer on top of it. It shows through your powder, unless you're using like a full coverage powder. So if you're in a hurry, then you only need one product, which I think is awesome. So there we are. We're all bronzed up and nose is snatched. So now we're gonna go in with a cream blush. And of course, I'm taking the LYS blush in the shade Inspire. I have not been able to put this down. I love this blush. I love this blush. And I'm going to take that on the e.l.f. Putty Blush. stippling brush, and I'm going to do the same thing, picking up my product, back of the hand. And if you go a little bit too ham like I just did, and I purposely did that to show you guys, take your sponge and just blend it. These blend out so beautifully. And these are another one of those products you do not have to put on a powder blush to make it last. Just set your face with your powder, you're good to go. And OIS, you guys, is like super high quality, and it's one of like the cheapest high-end brands at Sephora, so I really like them. I'm actually half done with their serum that they just came out with not too long ago. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it here where I show you the PR box that I got. I'm getting ready to repurchase that serum, you guys. It's so good. It's very hydrating. It brightens the skin. It's like putting gold on your face is what it feels like to me. Okay, guys, we're gonna set the face. And to set the face, I'm gonna use a powder that I haven't actually used on camera, but I have been using non-stop. The Huda Glowish powder. And I use the same shade as Huda. It's 05 Medium. I've been using this powder. I'm just gonna take that on a big fluffy brush. My other one that I like to use by BK is still kind of drying because I just washed these, so you do not need a lot of this powder. But I just want to show you guys how pretty this powder is. I've been waiting to show you guys. Do you see how the blush and bronzer still show through? Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. To me, it just looks like your skin. I'm going to go ahead and clean off my lips, so when I come back, we're going to wrap up the eyes. We're going to finish the under eye, brows, all that. Alright, y'all, so to get something on these lips real quick, I'm going to go in with the Gentil Bleu lip liner. This is in the shade Spice. This is one of my all-time favorite lip liners, and I first heard of these guys through, who was it? It's a little bag that you get. Is it Luxie? Not Luxie. Not BoxyCharm. It's that little bag one. I used to get them, and that's how I found this, and then I started purchasing them from the website, the Gentil Bleu website. What is that subscription box where they sent out the cute little makeup bags? It's like right on the tip of my tongue, and it's gonna drive me crazy today. Anyway, that's where I got that from. So actually, I'm gonna fill my lips in just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to go in with this Oma by Sharon C. It's Complicated Lip Tint, Oil, and Gloss. And I use the shade Casually Lit. It's good enough. I'm not completely inside the lines, but... Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and set the face. That way, I don't have to worry about when I fix my brows and getting all over that. And y'all already know I use glow setting sprays. Y'all already know. So this is the Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. So good. I need to get the big one. It's like 12 bucks on Amazon. Super affordable. So while I'm waiting on that, I have not been faithfully wearing highlighter because that Huda powder is so glowy. But when I have been and I did not put it in here, I'm going to show you guys the trick I've been doing. I have been taking the JOA Crystal Glow Tinted Moisturizer and, Tinted Luminizer, and just rubbing it on my fingers and then dotting it in my highlighting area. And I'm not going to do it today, but I've been doing that. I'm going to show you guys on the back of my hand. So it's tinted, right? Well, when you rub it in, it basically disappears, kind of. And it just gives you this glow that's like, it looks natural. So it's just a really pretty lit from within glow. But as you guys can see on my skin right now, my skin's glowing. And it's the setting spray and the Huda powder, so I don't feel like I need a highlighter. So... just a tip for those of you that got this though, it looks gorgeous as a highlighter. So let's go ahead and finish up the eyes. And I want to fix my brows because I seem to have lost some over here. So I'm just going to take this little Luxie brush here and we're going to go into both of these palettes. This one is the Pumpkin Pie palette as well as the Berry Bad by e.l.f. And I'm just going to take this lighter color here and go underneath the lash line. Now you don't have to do this if you don't like it. I used to not like it. But now I almost feel naked if I don't have something underneath there. So what I did was I took the darkest color in Berry Bad right here, and then I'm smoking that out with the lightest color in the Pumpkin Pie. It's daytime, so I don't want to do too much. I think that's good enough. So eyeshadow is done, except for I need a little inner corner highlight somehow, so I'm gonna have to find something. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with eyeliner, and I've been loving this NYX, what is this? The NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On. Definitely a turn on waterproof extreme shine eyeliner, and I've been using it in the shade Brown Perfection, and it's just a very creamy eyeliner that stays on all day long. And yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I've had it in my collection for quite a while. I just never used it, and I think I have a couple more liners. Same thing, I've just never used them. And I just put that in my waterline. Alright, so for mascara primer, I've been switching back and forth between the AOA Fat Lash Primer and, of course, the Essence Lash Booster, as well as switching back between the AOA The Skinny, which I'm going to use today, and the Benefit They're Real for mascara. Before I do that, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Wow Brow and set these brows down because I don't want them bleeding and I don't want them moving. So my brows are not perfect today, but y'all know I don't care. So let's go ahead and do mascara primer. If you're like me and you're not super into falsies, guys, mascara primer is a must. This is one of my favorites. Is the Essence Lash Booster, guys. If you want to shop, everything is linked below. I just want to say thank you if you are one of the ones who shop my affiliate links, because that's another way that I purchase product for my channel. So thank you very much. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got the cutest gift from a subscriber. I cannot wait to show it with you guys as soon as I finish this. To show it with you guys, to share it with you guys. I was really surprised because I almost got rid of my P.O. box because most brands that send me stuff, they pretty much send it to the house now. And I only got the P.O. box because people were asking me, you know, hey girl, are you going to get a P.O. box? Hey girl, do you have a P.O. box? But, so I don't really use it much anymore. And I just figured, you know, why pay for something that I don't really use much anymore? And then I ended up getting a package from one of you. So sweet, girl. So sweet. I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, guys. So here's the package that I got. It's big. I can't get it all in the frame. And I just want to shout out and say thank you to Diana for thinking of me. The card was really, really sweet. And I'm going to hang it on the wall with the rest. And then she sent me these. So here's the first picture of Marilyn, and it says Marilyn in the background. You guys know how much I love Marilyn Monroe. And then she also sent me this one. This is an iconic picture. I cannot wait to get frames for these and put them on the wall back here and then like rearrange everything. So it's so thoughtful and heartfelt when you guys send me things like this. Again, you guys don't have to send me anything, but just, thank you so much, girl. I love these photos. I've been looking everywhere for frames, trying to figure out what kind of frames I want to put them in, because they're of course going to go in the background. But I wanted to shout you out, girl, and say thank you so much for thinking of me. I really, really appreciate it. All right, I think we're done with makeup. Did I finish everything? I did. So yeah, you guys. All right, you guys, so this is the final look using the makeup products in my everyday makeup bag. These are the products that I have been reaching for over and over and over again for the last couple of months, I would say, and I've thoroughly been enjoying using them. Now, I did not use everything that's in here, such as this bronzer, my ABH blush trio, and Peachy Love. I just didn't feel like using them. I didn't need to use both cream and powder. I also have the Wander Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil that I'm trying to finish. I have my Maybelline Shadow and Linen. I have the Artist Couture powder. You guys know it's either Glowish or Artist Couture powder lately. And so, I also have the Becca, what is this? Light Shifter Dewy Tint. Sometimes I use that. I just used the products I felt like using today. So I just wanted to share those with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed a what's in my makeup bag. If you're new here, I hope that you'll subscribe and come back and hang out with us. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, thumbs it down. It is what it is. Either way, it really, 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 really helps my channel out if you do take that second to either hit the like or dislike. So we want our video to get seen and help the channel grow. So I love you guys so much. I hope that you're having an amazing day wherever you are, and I appreciate you, my Redditites, for taking time out of your busy day as always to come hang out with me. I want to know down below what's in your everyday makeup bag. Bye, guys.